I speak unto thee this day, and I say, how blind, how blind, how blind have my own people become to my mercy. That is, they have come to lack in sight for seeing the mercy that I provide day after day. And I say they have taken for granted the abundance of blessedness that I poured upon them, and they do not even thank me for the same. And I say they realize not that it is only through my mercy that they are kept in the way that they are kept day after day. For I say, if you look at the ravages that hit humankind, if you look at the darkness that is all about, if you look at the way that men live where they do not know me, I say it is indeed a pathetic, wretched sight. For I say, when men do not have my mercy upon their lives, I say they struggle day after day to merely exist. And I say they live in conditions of wretchedness and misery. They live in conditions of poverty and destitution. And I say they know me not at all. But I say when men are covered by me and blessed by me and given my mercy, then I say they are able to exist, that is, come forth in this life. Now I say you are living in times when men have grown so accustomed to the mercy, to the blessedness, to the goodness of who I am, they do not even stop to thank me for the same. That is, they do not stop to recall the infinite mercy that I give them day after day, nor do their eyes open to behold the mercies I provide. But I say they think they should have everything at their fingertips when they please, how they please, and oh, how they demand it to be so. That is, they have grown so fatted, so full, so arrogant, so proud, they do not even stop to give thanks unto me. Now I say that I, the living God, never called thee to be so wretchedly miserable as those who do not have me at all in their lives. But I say that I've called thee to remember that it is by my mercy that ye are uplifted to the state of being that you are in. That is, to recall the many mercies that I give to thee day after day, and be thankful for the same. For I say it is me, the living God, who gives to thee the way of truth and light, the way of mercy and hope, and the way of peace provided. Therefore I say, do not grow so fatted and full that you cannot thank me, that you cannot recall the mercies that I give unto thee. And I say, do not be as those who complain and murmur against me, as though they knew a better way. For I say that the truth of it is, there is no better way than the way that I provide. For I say it is me, the living God, who gives to the sons of men the way that is life and truth, hope and peace and strength always. And I say, if men and women will walk in the way that I provide, then they are indeed uplifted in me. Now I say, if you really consider what a privilege it is to be serving me, to be coming forth in me, to be directed by me, I say that your heart will be filled with thanksgiving. That is, that you are given the mercies that I, the living God, alone can provide for thee. Now I say you are living in a time of wretchedness, you are living in a time of wastefulness, when men are wasting the provisions I have given unto them. Then they are arrogantly and proudly demanding more and more and more, as though they were worthy of the same. But I say, for all of their pride and impudence towards me, I say they are the ones who will pay under my wrath. For I say that I, the living God, am not mocked, and when men will grow fatted and full, belligerent and drunken on their own intoxication, what do they prove? They prove they are not worthy of the mercies that I've given unto them, and it is me, the living God, who can easily withdraw the same. For I say that I offer unto men the cup of mercy, but I say if they are so belligerent they do not even recognize it at all, I say that I can withdraw that mercy and give them the wrath. And I say then they will know what it is to be apart from me, they will know what it is to know wrath in their lives. Now I say you are living in a wicked, a perverse, a vile generation, when multitudes have gone a-whoring far from me. And I say they have failed to recognize that all of what they have in their lives is simply because I've shown mercy. That is, they could be in famine conditions, they could be under pestilence, they could be ravaged by disease. That is, they could be in misery day after day, barely able to feed themselves. But I say, because they have grown fatted and full under the good times that have come through me, I say they have grown so belligerent they are disgusting unto me. That is, they are as great big fat staggering men whose bellies are full not only of food but of intoxicating beverage, and they are slobbering fools. That is, they are ugly and perverse, they are vile, they are wicked, and they think they are some great thing. And I say it is because they are under the drunkenness of pride, and they are likewise intoxicated on the same. That is, they cannot perceive, they cannot receive the very fact that it is only by my mercy that they are alive. I say, so it is in a wicked generation that men have grown fatted and full, belligerent, and intoxicated on how great they are. But I say they are not great before me, but I say they are disgust and ashamed. I say this day seek to walk humbly before me day after day, to be well-pleasing unto me, not staggering and swaggering under the weight of pride, but rather free of the same. For I say that pride is indeed abomination before me, and when men grow proud and nations grow proud, they forget about me. That is, they forget that it is by my daily mercies that they are given the chance to live. That is, to exist and to come repentant before me and be brought into the fold. For I say those things do not matter to them at all. They only look for their own gain. And I say they are consumed of greed and lust and desire for what they do not even need. And I say they are driven mad by the same. And I say they consume and consume and consume, yet want more, and it is all for naught. For I say they bring forth nothing but the wind and the stench of their own existence before me. And I say they are not found acceptable, not in any way, because they refuse to walk humbly before me. That is, they refuse to recognize my manifold mercies that have been given unto them, and to give me thanks for the same. But instead they are belligerently demanding and commanding, greedily grasping, and always wanting more. Now I say that I, the living God, am sorely grieved with the wickedness of this present generation, but I say that I will give mercy continually unto those who cry out unto me. That is, the ones who will seek to walk uprightly in me, ever abiding in my truth, coming forth in my light. For I say that I, the living God, am well able to pour out at the same time the cup of my wrath revealed and my mercy provided. And I say it is not a difficult thing for me to punish the wicked, the evildoers, and bless the just. Therefore I say this day seek to remain in right standing before me, for I say that my cups are being poured forth, that is, upon humankind, upon this nation, and upon the land. And I say that the ones who sigh against the sins and moan and groan and declare the same as wickedness, I say they are counted worthy before me. For I say they are crying out against those things that are violation of my way. But I say that the ones who have grown so fatted and full, so content and complacent, that they merely want more of the same, are counted as fools before me. For I say they embellish themselves in wickedness and perversion, and they think somehow they get by. I say they embellish themselves with all that their greedy eyes desire, and they think that they need more. But I say they will receive the cup of my wrath, and the full and more of the same. Then they will know what it is to be in sorrow, they will know what it is to be in shame, but I say they are to blame. And I say it is because they chose the way of the foolish rather than the way of the wise. Now I say you are living in a time when many are fools, and as I have said already, they are drunk on pride. I say they stagger, they wagger, and they look to themselves as though they are kings. That is, they think they can do whatever they want when they want to, and yes, somehow they get by. But I say that the truth of it is, in the end of it all, that men do pay. That is, they pay for their choices, they pay for what it is that they have laid their lives before, and what it is that they have served. And I say they pay for their respect or their lack of respect for me. For I say that the ones who have respected me and honored me, I say they will be honored by me. But I say that the ones who have disrespected and dishonored me will go down in shame. Now I say it may not appear to you that I am just, but I say do not undermine me. For I say that my ways are perfect, my timings likewise. And I say when I, the living God, do choose to ventilate myself upon the evil, the wicked doers, then all men will know that it is me. For I say that I do those things as examples, that I'm sorely displeased with the ones who have no gratitude towards me. And I say that I do that likewise to show my sore displeasure with the ones who are drunk on their pride and filled with their own worth. Now I say in this wicked generation, be thankful that each day I give to thee the bread of life. That is, I give unto thee that which you have need of. I say, be thankful for the same. For I say it is indeed my mercy that does pour forth upon thee day after day, that does give unto thee your daily bread. And I say it is indeed my mercy that gives you the light that guides you in my way. Therefore I say, consider each day before you open your mouth to complain how much mercy that I have for thee. That it is me, the living God, who is ever present in mercy and goodness, in life and hope, and the peace of who I am. And that it is me, the living God, who will direct thee and correct thee in that which I intend and provide. Now I say it is one thing to get your way, it is another thing to desire my way. I say there are those who only want their way, but I say that the same has no satisfaction at all. But I say when you will want my way and walk in the same, then you are well-pleasing unto me. I say this day be thankful for the privilege to be brought forth, to be uplifted, to be ever guided by me. And I say be thankful that I, the living God, am the one who is ever present to purpose thee in the truth, the light, the strength of who I am. And I say be ever thankful that I give to thee the light upon thy path, that you can indeed come forth ever rejoicing in me. For I say, if you truly consider what it is that I do for thee, there is no end to the goodness that I provide. And I say it is me, the living God, who does uplift and direct and guide forth a people who are indeed thankful unto me. Now I say this day, do not consider that you have it made in the shade, and you can indeed lay back and let it all roll in upon thee. For I say when you get such an attitude, it is basically ingratitude towards me. And I say you are headed down the pathway of the fatted, the full fools who go to the way of their own demise. And I say when you begin to waddle in what it is that you think you have, you will find yourself with nothing at all. But I say if you will serve in humility, if you will serve in the fear of me, if you will serve in constancy of gratitude towards me, then you are well-pleasing unto me. For I say it is me, the living God, who desires that my people would daily recognize their need of me, and likewise daily recognize that it is only through me that they are given the mercy to have life's breath day after day, that it is only through me that they are kept from the ravages of poverty and disease and calamity day after day, that it is only by my guarding hand upon them that they are kept from devouring demons that could easily snuff out their lives. I say this day, stop and count the many mercies that I give thee before you open your mouth to complain. For I say that the truth of it is, there is none that is knowing of me that has any reason to complain. For I say it is me, the living God, who does provide abundance of mercy, abundance of goodness and light upon the path. And it is me, the living God, who does ever uplift, direct, correct, and bring forth all who are mine. I say, give thanks, give praise.